Good evening. Welcome to Friday night's Late Night Live. I am your host, Deanna, your hosting guide. How are you all doing? Good evening. My gorgeous elite goddess sister, Pamela, is checking in. So thankful to have you here. Now that I have invited you all into my home, before you get too comfy, you got to hang up your coat and take your shoes off, right? Well, that means that you need to hit the like button and share this live with your friends and family. Show support. We're family now, right? So make sure you're doing that. Let's go ahead and get into tonight's Late Night Live. Every Friday we do Q&A, and it just so happens that all of the questions and scenarios that I got tonight were specifically relationship related. So this is going to be an awesome Q&A. Let me see. We got a few more people checking in. Hey, Monet. I'm so glad you made it. Got the kids in bed. Thanks for the support. So let's go ahead and get into it. We have our first question. So I have seen it said many times that there are benefits to making a vision board. Can you share with me some ideas of what I can put on my manifesting love vision board focused on a relationship? Well, this is a great question. First and foremost, I'm glad that you believe in manifesting and vision boards. You already have the right mindset. It's funny, this year, my fiance and I created a vision board for our engagement period. So I will tell you a few things that that I really recommend for anyone that is looking to attract, love, a relationship. Here we say power partners. So if you're looking to do that, I would definitely include what you want to see in this relationship. So if you can have scenes, traveling on vacation, cuddling up on the couch, purchasing property. There are all sorts of like visual scenes that you can put onto your board that will bring forth that into your life. So I would certainly recommend getting scenes that you want to be played out in your relationship. Get that. And then think about like what are kind of relationship goals? What do you want to see in a partner? Like, do you want health and fitness to be something that you align with? I would put health and fitness stuff. If you like to laugh, you enjoy comedy shows, going to movies, restaurants, I would put things like that on there. If someone supporting your career is very important, I would put that on there. If you want to have children, I would put that on there. If you want to get married, I would get pictures of brides, engagement rings, whatever it is that you want to be within this relationship. Try to find depictions of that. Powerful words are helpful. And this is kind of like a bonus added tip. And I actually got this from my mentor, Tasha Chen, now Bats, because she's married. I actually give my year a theme, a word that kind of encompasses everything that I want to see within that year. This year, my fiance and I chose foundation because we're engaged and we are creating the foundation for our marriage. So everything on there aligned with the foundation we're building. So I would think about giving your, future relationship, love a theme and working from there. I hope that was helpful. I hope you're on the live. If not, watch the playback. So the next question, and these questions are definitely a different variety, but they're all relationship related. So the next question, why can't a woman have two husbands knowingly. Well, in the love attraction community, we can have whatever we desire. So, if a woman desires to have two husbands knowingly, I would say that, the work per se is in attracting two husbands that desire that type of setup, or that you can be upfront with, because I wouldn't recommend being in lifestyles or relationships that you can't be your authentic self and you can't be honest with your partner. That's not a fully fulfilling and healthy relationship. So if you truly desire that, I would say be sure you want that. One husband's a lot of work in itself. So be careful what you ask for. But if that is truly what you desire, I would set your sights on attracting, two husbands that are okay with that you can be honest with. Let me see, I got comments coming in. Hi, Deanna, love this. Sorry, I can't see who you are. But thank you. I love doing this. I really look forward to Fridays, actually. I feel like I get to actually share the most tips, direction, advice on these days. Monet said, well, men do it. Are you saying they knowingly do it? And we're not men, right? We're women. We do things they can't do. So I think the focus should be on what it is a woman truly desires. Know why you desire that and set your intentions on attracting that. So let's move on to the next question. I believe I have like 5 or 6. So I don't want to keep you guys too long. I know it's already late and it's a weekend, but still. The next one. I'm good with positive affirmations about attracting love. Kudos to you. You must be watching the content. But during my day, some negativity always seems to come about something else. I'm assuming that's other than love. What can I do to keep myself on my positive affirmation high? So the first thing I want to say is I'm glad that you have incorporated positive affirmations into your daily routine. I'm really excited that you are specifically focusing on attracting love. I will just kind of put the disclaimer. Whenever you put attention in one area, there's always other things in your life that aren't getting the same amount of attention. So it could just be distractions sometimes. And I also see distractions sometimes as a test to see how focused you really are on what you are paying attention to. So, example, I'm really focused right now on being like my best fit self. So the distractions are things that make me want to be lazy and take naps and eat foods that I'm not supposed to eat and neglect my workouts. So sometimes they come up as things that I enjoy as well, or things that I do need to do. Sometimes cleaning something up, doing something with my kids, whatever it is. But nonetheless, it's still a distraction from my main focus. So either I readjust and give that a little bit of attention and get back to it, or I completely shut it off and stay focused on what I'm doing. So I would say take a look at what's really important to you and whether or not these negative things that are coming up are just distractions, or are they things that really do need your attention and focus. If they are, perhaps they're things that could get in the way of you attracting the love you desire, and they're coming up so you can deal with them. So you really have to dig a little bit deeper into what takes your positivity away, what is coming up that's negative. See if it's something that you need to give attention to, or if it's a distraction, I would just immediately refocus my mind and say something positive, refocus my thoughts and not let it linger into something negative. Let me see, I got a comment coming in. Yup. Monet Banks said that's a good one because the devil be trying it. Absolutely. Absolutely does. So let's get to our next question. If a woman desires another woman but is scared it would trouble her marriage, how can she please her desire? Asterisk. Her husband knows she likes women as well. Doesn't want the husband to be present. So this is a separate desire. I'm going to be a little cautious about how I respond to this. Marriage is serious. It's a sacred union. I don't believe that all marriages are healthy or God ordained. Some of them need to be ended. So I would say if you're having desires that don't include your current spouse, there's more that you need to dig into there. Why don't you want the other spouse included? Or is this a separate desire you've always had and it was communicated, but they're just not with it? So I'm always going to encourage, if you notice, digging into the why, because the why oftentimes is more important than the what. Why do you have this desire? Why don't you want to include your husband? And you're saying up front, you're scared it'll trouble your marriage. So that to me says you already know it will. You know that it's not something your spouse agrees with. So are you aligned with your current spouse? Is there some work that needs to be done there for you all to get on the same page so that these desires could be incorporated into your relationship? Or is it something that will never be okay with that spouse and it's something that you're never going to stop desiring? So these are all questions that I recommend you ask yourself, and the answers to those questions will give you the answer to what to do about it. I hope that was helpful. I know that oftentimes we ask questions and we want someone to either give us permission or make a decision for us. I'm never going to do that. Because I also know that I'm getting a small snippet of a question. I don't have all the background. I don't have all of the information to definitively be able to assist in making a decision. So similar to what I do in my coaching sessions with my clients, I ask questions that get them to think, that get them to draw conclusions, that get them to then be able to answer their own questions. I got a comment. Dang, shorty. Right? When I saw it, I was like, ooh, okay. All right now. All right. I believe this is the final question. All right. You did a video about inspiring your partner. I believe I do a good job generally of inspiring him, but I want to inspire more optimism and positivity in my partner. What are some things I can do? Thank you so much for telling me that you're watching the video. That is all I want. I want to get the messages out here to be able to assist. So thank you. And kudos to you for prioritizing inspiring your spouse. That is so important. If you want to inspire specific things, be those things. So if you want more optimism out of your spouse, you should be optimistic as much as possible and refrain from negativity. Also, men love praise. They love praise and they love appreciation. So anytime your spouse does what you want them to do, like not the exact thing, but it's right here, you said optimism and positivity. Anytime your spouse shows any sign of that, I would act like he cured cancer. I would be like, oh my goodness, baby, when you're so positive like that, you don't know what it does for my day. I mean, it just literally puts me in this positive mindset. It makes me feel closer to you. I mean, I feel sexy. I feel drawn to you, baby. I love when you're positive like that. A man hears that, he's gonna be like, oh, I need to be more positive. She like it like that. So if that's what you want to inspire, you want to recognize it and, give kudos, give praise when he does it, right? That is going to encourage more of that behavior. Like if there's a payoff, somebody's going to continue to do it because they're getting something positive out of it. So if you want him to be more positive, you be more positive and recognize when he's doing it and let there be a payoff. Give him some extra kisses that night, give him a little massage, do something that will really like register in his head, like, yo, when I'm positive, she be in a good mood, we have a good night. He's gonna want to do that more. So that was a great question. Thank you so much. I mean, I appreciate all the questions that came in this week. I love that they were relationship related. Really lets me get into my bag. So for all those that have tuned in and are listening, watching, please make sure that you visit the YouTube channel. We are, trying to grow. Our next stop, we've already reached 500. Our next stop is 1,000 subscribers. So make sure that you are subscribed to the channel. You're liking videos. Give me those watch time hours as well. Go back, watch videos that you liked. Share them with other people so we can grow the community. And remember, the late night lives are Mondays and Wednesdays. They're topic based. I announce what the topic is on my Instagram, my Facebook, and inside the Love Attraction community. And on Fridays, it's always Q&A. Now, on Fridays, it can be just general questions, or like tonight, as you can see, we got actual relationship scenarios. So feel free. I'm an open book. Nothing is off the table. I love to assist. Think of this as your way of getting some coaching on the house. They know it's going to be like this, y'all. So yes, I'm so grateful for all of you. And for those in my Love Attraction community, we will be celebrating on Tuesday, reaching 100 members within the community and 100 videos on YouTube. I'm looking forward to the giveaways and games and all the fun stuff we're going to do. And if you're not in the Love Attraction community, go onto Facebook, look up Love Attraction Community in the groups, and you can apply that way. I'm also doing a partnership collaboration with Cute by Key. She is a young entrepreneur that creates, oh my goodness, she creates everything. She really supports small businesses with like their whatever needs they have, business cards, things for events, all sorts of stuff. So she's giving away a date night idea jar, and I'm giving away a free copy of the Love Attraction Journal. So head over to Instagram, Destination Deanna, and enter to win. All right. Thanks again for tuning in. Let me take a look at the comments. Oh, I'm going to do a vision board. So Pamela, thank you so much. Excellent job per usual. Monet Banks said she's going to do a vision board. I can't wait to see it. Make sure you post it in the Love Attraction community. Thank you so much, Pamela. I hope that you're able to join the celebration. And thank you so much. All right. I love you all. Remember that God is love. We are of God. So attracting love should be easy, especially when you have me as your guide. I love you all. Have a good night.